Well, I'm moving. We're moving our family from Utah to Iowa, of all places. So for those of you who don't know, I'm an artist and sculptor from Utah. I live in Logan, Utah, or I lived in Logan, Utah. And right now we're in the process of moving our family all the way over to Iowa. I packed up a little beat up trailer that I got from my dad. My dad left me when he passed away, a little beat up trailer. We packed it just as full as we could get, and then I drove down to Iowa to see the house and to drop off a load of stuff, and then I came back to Utah. So it was 3 days, but it's like a 17-hour drive, 16 and a half, 17-hour drive. It's like 35 hours of driving over 3 days. That was pretty rough. And then we're going to be driving back down after I grab my family. We're going to grab a U-Haul and pack that full and then take that over. And hopefully we'll be able to get all of our belongings. So it is a little bit stressful, but it's an adventure. It's a new adventure, a new chapter of our life, and I'm excited for it, a little bit nervous. The house is kind of a fixer-upper, so it does need some work. We don't have family in Iowa or anything like that, so you might wonder, well, why are we moving? Well, I prefer not to move, but the real estate in Utah is so expensive, and we're about to have our fourth baby. So my wife is pregnant with our fourth child. We're going to have another boy. So we got girl, boy, girl, boy. So that was kind of a cool thing that I don't hear about a lot. We're really excited for that, but the apartment where we're at is getting crowded, and plus I work from home. So we wanted to have a little bit more space for the kids to run around. A house, preferably with some outbuildings where I can make a studio to work and to do more videos and sculpting tutorials and all of that kind of stuff. So we were looking at houses all over the country. Pretty much everything on the west side of the United States is just outrageously expensive. Utah is getting very expensive. For what we wanted some land, we wanted a house that's bigger than the apartment we're living in right now. And for what we wanted, we just couldn't afford anything in Utah, so we're going to move our feet and go over to Iowa, just a little town in Hardin County, Iowa. If you're around there, if you live in Iowa, then I'd like to start an artist group locally, though it is a small town, and so there's not going to be a lot of people maybe in that group. It's just to get our first home and start building up some equity so that hopefully in a couple years we can sell that or we can rent it out and then move to our second home, hopefully back to Utah. I really like Utah, but we'll see how we like Iowa, or we might move somewhere else. It just depends on what we feel is best for our family. I do think that people should be willing to move, go to different areas for jobs or for opportunities. And this was an opportunity where we're able to get like a little farmhouse that has, over an acre, and it's got some barns. And so we wouldn't be able to get anything like that in Utah that with the budget that we have. And so we're gonna move so that we can have a little bit better of a home situation than we would be able to afford here in Utah. I will be doing some videos hopefully with projects. The outbuildings, there's like some barns and garages and things like that, but they need a lot of work, and so I'd like to do some videos showing you how I'm going to be setting up my art space, whichever building that's going to be in, how I maybe remodel and redo those areas. There's some other projects that I'd like to get going. I'd like to take a break from, just a short break from some working on the art courses to do a financial literacy course based on the book, The Richest Man in Babylon. That's something that I have benefited a lot from. And the principles, money principles, I think are something that artists sometimes leave on the back burner. They don't really study those, and I think that that's a error. I think more artists should be studying entrepreneurship and wealth creation and how to increase their income and all of that kind of stuff. Because if you're an artist, if you're a sculptor, or if you're an online instructor like me, I'm all of those things. You're your own business, and so you're your own brand, you're your own company, basically. So you really should be studying all aspects of business, and I felt like that's a course that would be helpful not only for artists, but for just everybody in the world to better understand how money works and how to build up money over time and increase your value in the marketplace. I just think it'll be a good course. That's something that I'm going to be working on. I'll also be doing a course on hand sculpting, how to sculpt the hands and feet, and that'll be coming up after I finish the portrait sculpting course that I'm just wrapping up now over at Proco.com. If you're interested in sculpting, obviously check out the figure sculpting course or the portrait sculpting courses. Those I put a lot of work into, so I really appreciate anybody that invests in those courses. And I'm excited to take you guys with me on this journey, on this new move. If you're interested in sculpting, in online instructional content, in this journey of remodeling a personal studio and doing things like that, I'm going to be working on all kinds of those projects, and I'll try to put out content weekly, though we're moving things around, so things might be a little bit sporadic for a little bit. But once we get settled in, I want to keep producing content, keep producing helpful videos for people interested in sculpting especially. There should be a lot of good stuff coming in the near future. So thank you guys for your support. We just hit 50,000 subscribers on YouTube, which I'm really excited for. I'm grateful for everybody, especially those that have been with me since the beginning. And I really just hope to take you along with the journey. I think that I will become a very successful artist and sculptor and online instructor. That's the path that I'm on. I'm not nearly where I want to be as far as my career, and so I'm just kind of getting started. But it has been a long journey, and I'm grateful for where I'm at right now, and I'm grateful to hopefully move forward and continue developing and improving in the future. I'm excited. Okay, this video was I just wanted to update you guys. If you like the channel, if you like this type of content, please like the video, subscribe to the channel. There'll be more things like sculpture competitions and art lessons, sculpture lessons coming in the near future. So look out for those. As always, stay creative, stay productive, and I'll see you in the next video.